We're gonna do this for the goddamn walking shit. At the door, get inside the elevator, get inside the elevator right now, cause we about to go outside, we about to go outside for a walk right now. Rise and Shine vlog number 15, 1-5. Today is the 30th. We're almost here, February, 1 month down. And what have you done this entire month? Let's go. Damn, it's hot as fuck in here. What the fuck? What the hell, bro? It is way too warm in the lobby right now. This way, this way. Good boys. All right, so right now I'm vlogging with my Pocket 3. I have the microphone right here. Hold on. Shit, time out. Just go this way. Yeah, it goes like this. Ooh. All right, so yeah, I'm whispering because, you know, people are still asleep around this time and shit. I don't want to be the loud, obnoxious person out here making all that noise for no reason and shit. But I got the microphone right here, and it's January 30th right now. I'm gonna do ASMR outside. Okay, this is ASMR outside as I walk. I might be starting a new trend, to be honest. Outdoor vlogging ASMR. I think that would be fucking dope. I've never seen that before. And if you decide to do it, just know where you got it from. But anyways, January 30th, we got one last day for the month. Well, 2 if you count today. And I want to know, what have you done this month as far as goals? What goals have you reached? What deadlines have you met? You know, what progression has been made this month for you? I'll tell you mine. That way I don't sound like some fucking narcissistic asshole for asking that question, even though it's a valid question. For me, the progression I made this month was obviously what I'm doing right now, and that's vlogging. I made it a goal to vlog every single day. Even before the New Year's, I started doing it back in December, and that goal has been met. I haven't posted every day, but I have picked up a camera and literally just recorded something. You know, I kind of go off of this, it's not a slogan, but just a phrase every single day, and that phrase is go vlog something. Just go vlog something. Pick up the camera and press record. You don't have to wait for a moment to happen or for some specific thing to be in place for you to pick up a camera and just vlog something. I'm someone that has 4 different cameras, so I have no excuse at any point in time. You know, I keep all of my cameras charged for the most part, and I keep them ready to go if the moment calls for it. So I have no excuse to not pick up a camera and record. And that was my goal for the New Year's, prior to the New Year's, and that goal has been met, and it's gonna continue on. So that's my personal progression that I've made this month. And I want you to ask yourself, what's yours? And to not let your foot off of that gas. Do not put your foot on that brake. Keep going. Progress, grow, and make small wins every single day. The last few days it's been been a very good last few days, and I pay credit to my energy. I mentioned yesterday that when the energy is there and the mindset is there for yourself, when the motivation is there, after motivation comes discipline. Once all of that is in place, take advantage of it and don't let any distraction get in the way. Don't let anybody get in the way. This is me kind of talking to myself also, you know. I'm telling myself to do these things so that way I don't personally slip and fall back into any type of old habits or old mindsets that I don't want to be in anymore. So, with that being said, Rise and Shine vlog 15. I will be honest, I did skip a day. There was one day where I didn't post a vlog, but this is still vlog 15. It should be 16 if I didn't skip that day. But that day there was just too much going on with my tech. I was having technical difficulties with my technology, put it that way. So I didn't get to post that day, but we're here, we're back on track. I posted 2 days in a row now after posting 11 days in a row, I think 12 days in a row, one of the two. But it's a beautiful day. I have my Pocket 3 with me. It's what I'm recording on right now. No ND filter this time because the last time it was just too dark. I think the lighting is pretty nice right now. And here we are, people. Oh, obviously I got these two with me. Oh, hold on, the grass is wet, dude. But yeah, I guess I don't want to force any thoughts or words out. I don't want to, because I didn't really put down anything to talk about. Right now I'm literally just kind of freestyling a vlog. I didn't take notes of what to talk about today. All right, this whole time, for the past 2 minutes, hold on, let me try to hold this as best as possible. Let me lock in on myself real quick so I can show you what's going on. All right. This whole time, I've been trying to take this mic and magnetically stick it to me, forgetting that there's a little clamp right here, because my hoodie is a little, it's thicker than my shirt, so the magnet doesn't work as well. But I'm here. I forgot that this fucking thing has a clamp, so I could just clamp that bitch like that and go like that though. And I hope the audio was good for the last clips I recorded. If not, then I'll just make do. Who cares? But one thing that came to mind right now was the Super Bowl. I had no idea. Other way, other way, other way. No, other way. Thank you. Like I said, the Super Bowl. You good? You locked in on me? Okay. I had no idea the Super Bowl was next week. The Super Bowl is literally next week. This is how out of the loop I've been with football and sports in general. I grew up playing sports. I grew up playing basketball, played baseball, played football. I played the only sport I primarily played was basketball, right? That was my main thing. That's all I played. But I did play football from time to time. I did play baseball as a kid. And to add to that, I watched sports all the time, grew up. And I think for me, during that era, during that time growing up, sports were exciting as hell. Not saying that's not now, but for me personally, it's just not something I take the time to entertain anymore. I don't really watch sports like that. So in my own world, sports have kind of taken the back burner. I just don't really find it fun to watch anymore. The last true era for me when it comes to watching sports was, for basketball, was the Golden State Warriors when they were at their prime, when they were going head to head with LeBron James in the finals multiple times. You know, that was the last true era for me where basketball was exciting to watch. I watched so much basketball during that time. And then after that, it just kind of tapered off. You know, I just stopped really watching and stopped paying attention, and that includes football. The only real football game that I watch throughout the entire year is the Super Bowl. And even that, for me, is like, I don't even really watch that anymore either. I just watch the halftime show and I'm done. Usually it's not something I really pay attention to anymore. But like I said, then that's the reason why I had no idea that the fucking Super Bowl is next week. I didn't know that the Patriots were playing. I didn't know the Seahawks were playing. This is all brand new news to me. But anyways, what's your favorite team? Who you going for? You going for the Patriots? You going for the Seahawks? Not that it really matters to me, but I just figured I'd ask, you know, out of kindness. Let me ask, who are you going for the Super Bowl? Because I might just actually watch it this time, since I'm sitting here complaining about how I don't watch that shit, you know. So maybe I'll watch it. Maybe I'll actually take the time to sit there and watch the Super Bowl. We'll see. One thing I just noticed about myself when I'm vlogging in public and there's people around, usually when someone is about to walk past me, I noticed that I tend to turn my back to them like this, right? And I don't know if that's just to kind of shy away from the fact that they might be watching me, or if it's a way for me to stay focused. Maybe it's both. I think it's a way for me to stay focused on what I'm trying to say instead of facing them and pointing in their direction, walking past me. And just, I don't know, it's like there's an exchange happening whenever someone walks past me and I'm facing them. So I think when I turn my back to them like this, one, they get into the frame so that you'll see them walking past me. And two, I think it's a way for me to stay focused on what it is I'm talking about. So that's why I do that. This is me just kind of questioning myself and my own behavior and why I do certain things. And I think that works for me. That usually works for me. It looks rude. It might come off as rude because I'm just completely turning my back to somebody. But I think it's just a way for me to continue the flow of conversation when I talk to the camera. Because I know sometimes when I do that, sometimes I'll stop talking, but then I'm also able to concentrate more on, okay, what am I trying to say right now? And then I continue talking rather than me going like this, talking, and then I kind of forget because I'm distracted by them. You know, it helps me not be distracted. So I turn my back to people. You know, I turn my back on everybody out here. I don't got time for anybody. You hear that, Milo? Who's that? Okay, so real quick, I did want to mention, morning. I did want to mention, this is for the people that do edits and record video and whatnot, and then are looking for a really good editing software, right? This is nerdy tech talk. Not really. I mean, everybody has, not really. It's not really nerdy tech talk. It's just for the people that want to start editing and don't know where to really start. A few days ago, I got a new iPad, and I primarily edit videos on my laptop, and the software and the program that I use is called Filmora. I think Filmora is not really, it's a simple, but how do I describe Filmora? Okay, so if you think of Adobe Premiere as the top video editing program, right? There's Adobe Premiere. Everyone knows what that is because they use it for movies, they use it for big budget, things like that, right? You can do all kinds of stuff with it. You think of that as number one. You think of DaVinci Resolve as number two because they use that for movies as well. And I like to think of Filmora as third and above, pretty much, right? There's Adobe, there's DaVinci, and then there's, for me personally, it's Filmora, because I've tried all three, and Filmora just stuck with me perfectly. Hi, how you doing?
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Your dogs are so cute.
I was gonna say the same about yours.
Look at Gus.
Nah, yeah.
Look at yours are thick. That one's so thick.
He is. He's a big boy. He's a big boy.
God, he is a big boy. What's their names?
This left one is Keo, the small one is Keo, the bigger one is Milo.
Milo?
Yeah,
This
Milo.
one's Gus, and that one's Minnie. She's the mom and he's the son.
Really?
Yeah, his dad is a Yorkie.
What? Oversized Yorkie, that's dope. That's
I know, the mom, she don't even look like the mom, huh?
That's funny.
Well, you guys have a good Friday.
You too.
Thanks.
Come on. Come on. Come on, come on. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Filmora. Okay, anyways, let me hurry up and get to the fucking point. I use Filmora. Oh shit. All right, here we go. Back on me. Gimbal, you watching me? All right, watch me, Gimbal. Filmora, that's what I use primarily on my laptop. It's a program that works. It does exactly what I need to do because I'm not doing high-level editing anyway. It's mostly for social media and things like this. It has the cool AI features. It has all of the up-to-date things that you can do with video editing, like text to video, image to video, all the clutter shit that no one really uses, to be honest. I don't think anybody uses the AI stuff, but they have it because AI is just, if you don't have AI in your fucking thing for some reason, people feel like it's not going to be bought or people aren't going to use it. But to me personally, I think the AI shit, it's just clutter. It's just, there's just too much going on with AI. But I digress. So Filmora, that's what I use on that. And then on the iPad, I tried to use Filmora on the iPad and it's just not the same, right? It does a lot of the stuff that you could do on a laptop, but it just, there's something about it that doesn't fit well with me. So getting back to my point, for anyone out there looking to start editing, if you have an iPad, you have a phone, right? You don't need a laptop, you don't need a computer, you don't need to pay crazy money to start editing videos. You know this. What I personally use for my iPad in editing is called Video Leap. Strange name, but that's what it's called. It's called Video Leap, and that's what I like to use for my videos. It's what I've used. I used it a lot in the past. It's a program that works so well. It's an app. It's specifically only an app. You can't get it on desktop. Ooh, excuse me. But I use that. I use that to edit my videos, and that's pretty much my portable setup. When I'm at home or when I have my laptop, I use Filmora because it's quick. And then when I'm out and about, or if I'm wanting to just edit videos in a more portable way, I use Video Leap on my iPad, and that combination, it works absolutely perfect. Yesterday I did mention that I was up for hours, or I was up pretty late the other night, and that surprised the hell out of me. Why are you looking that way? Look at me. Thank you. Don't. Yeah, you're tweaking, bro. Look at me, Osmo. I'm talking to the Osmo right now. Just stay locked in on me. What's going on? There you go. I know the Pocket 4 is coming out, but that doesn't mean the Pocket 3 needs to start acting up, all right? If anybody else out there is having issues, I'm not having major issues, but for some reason, this Pocket 3 feels like it doesn't need to look at me anymore when I tell it to. Anyways, yeah, I recommend Video Leap for anyone out there trying to, look at this. Hold up. I think maybe it's because these fucking dogs are pulling the shit out of me, dude. You know what? This is the point. Get Video Leap if you want to start editing videos, all right? That's all I'm trying to say right now. That took me 10 minutes just to say that. Download Video Leap if you're trying to get into videos and start actually editing videos. Do Video Leap for your phone or for your iPad or for your tablet, whatever the hell you're using. Get Video Leap. There you go. There it is. You guys good? Because you guys been pulling the hell out of me this whole time and it's hard for me to concentrate. I'm gonna have to start doing these vlogs by myself. So I'm gonna head back home, get the boy ready, get my day ready, go work out, go for a quick run, do all the fun stuff. Last thing I do want to mention though about this camera is how my arm doesn't get tired holding it. I love that. I've been holding it with my hand this whole entire time and my shit has not gotten tired one time. Okay, so I'm holding the little joystick down on the Osmo right now, and it's locked in the middle. The gimbal isn't really moving like it usually does. Well, it kind of is, but yeah, anyways. This camera is such an interesting camera. All right, people. Vlog 15, January 30th. 2 days left. Make the 2 days count and let it roll over into the next month, all right? And get that momentum going. Momentum is everything. It's everything. Once you get it going, take advantage of it and don't stop. Back again tomorrow.